glued to the floor, watching the shadows slip through the exit door. I wrote a letter that I'll never send, about how the always turned into the end. I see you laughing at your locker down the hall. I'm just a ghost leaning against the wall. 'Cause all I want is the way it used to be, before you became a stranger sitting next to me. To go back to the bleachers, to the Friday night lights, before we gave up on the lies without a fight. I'm staring at the ceiling in the back of the gym, wishing I was more than just a memory condemned. The notebook is open, but the pages are blank, just like the I love yous that eventually sank. I walked past the fountain where we made that first out. It's just cold water and bitter silence now. You're wearing this sweater, the one I didn't buy, and I'm learning how to breathe, but I'm learning how to cry. If I could rewrite the syllabus, I'd take out the part where I learned the hard lesson of a shattered heart. They don't teach you how to move on in a chemistry lab, and the wound is still open, and the pain is still stabbed. So I walk to the bus with my head hanging low, wondering why I'm the last one to know. Yeah, all I want is a heart that doesn't ache, but that's the one thing you weren't mine to take, not mine to take. I'm sitting in the music wing, hands resting on the keys, trying to find a melody to put my ghost at ease. I see you through the window, walking past the soccer field with the look of sheer contentment that you finally revealed. I wanna take you by the hand and tell you how it feels, but my heart is like a rusted gear that no longer wheels. And I'd sing a song for you, but I gave my voice away to a love that left me hollow at the end of May. I'd fight for you, I promise you the moon and every star, but I'm still bleeding out from a previous scar. I'm standing in the hallway, watching you discover all the magic that I can't give to another love. You asked me for my sweater when the gym grew cold and gray, and for a split second I almost looked away, because the last time I let someone get that close to me, they tore the very fabric of who I used to be. You're a beautiful beginning, a story yet to write, but I'm a candle flickering in the middle of the night. I'm so tired of the rehearsed smiles and the I'm doing fine while I'm tracing out the borders of a broken line. I wanna love you truly, I glass from the crash before. The final bell is ringing, and I'm packing up my things, ignoring every shadow that the memory brings. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm empty. I'm sorry I'm not enough to be your love. You're another love. The hallway's a blur of faces I don't know. I'm moving fast, but my heart is moving slow. I saw you by the library, leaning on the wall, the same place you promised you'd catch me if I fall. Now we're just a maybe that never got to be, a flicker in the dark that only I could see. You're talking to your friends, looking perfectly fine, while I'm still trying to untangle your life from mine. Goodbye, my almost lover. Goodbye, my could have been. I'm searching for an ending where we didn't even begin. We were a story written in pencil, easy to erase. Now I'm just a stranger staring at your face. You're the heartbeat I lost before I could call you mine. And almost forever, frozen in time. Class, watching the minutes and the opportunities pass. I had the words ready tucked under my tongue, but the bell always rang before the song could be sung. Now I see you in the quad, head on someone's chest, and I'm just a footnote, a ghost at the best. I'm passing you notes that I'll never actually send, because how can I lose you if you were never my friend? It's the almost that kills me, the what if and the why. The way we said hello with the goodbye in our eye. No breakup to cry over, no photos to tear, just a heavy cold silence hanging in the air. So goodbye, my almost lover. Goodbye, my could have been. I'm searching for an ending where we didn't even begin. We were a story written in pencil, easy to erase. Now I'm just a stranger staring at your face. You're the heartbeat I lost before I could call you mine. And almost forever, frozen in time. The bus is pulling out, the sky is turning gray. I'm watching you drive off the opposite way. No kiss in the rain, no dramatic goodbye, just an almost lover under an almost sky. Yeah, you were almost mine. I'm standing in the kitchen while you're reading through the news, tracing faded patterns on my scuffed up Sunday shoes. I'm shouting from the center, I'm begging with my eyes, but you're staring through the window at the bruised and empty skies. You pass the salt and pepper like I'm made of thin air glass, watching all the minutes and the lonely seasons pass. I've got your last name and I've got your stubborn chin, but I can't find a doorway to the man you've locked within. And oh, it's a shattering view, abandoned in plain sight, fading like a shadow in the middle of the light. We're sharing the same ceiling and we're breathing the same air, but you're miles and miles away from the child sitting there. It's a hollow kind of home, it's a quiet kind of war, when the version of the hero doesn't look back anymore. Yeah, the world is wide and colorful, but my spirit's turned to white, just abandoned in plain sight. I've got a trophy in my hand, and I got questions about the road, but you're buckling underneath some secret heavy load. I'm sitting on the sofa, brushing up against your sleeve, while you're practicing the exit that you never even leave. Is my voice a frequency that you learn to tune away, like a tattered old reminder of a day you can't quite pay? I'm waving from the shoreline, I'm screaming from the pier, but you're lost inside the nothing and you didn't even hear. They tell me that I'm lucky 'cause you stayed inside the frame, but what's a family portrait when nobody's the same? I'd rather have the distance than this ghost beside me now, drowning in the absence of your never broken vow. But you're miles and miles away from the child sitting there. It's a hollow kind of home, it's a quiet kind of war, when the version of the hero doesn't look back anymore. Yeah, the world is wide and colorful, but my spirit's turned to white, just abandoned in plain sight. How about now? I'm still here, under the brow. Share the room, keep the space, empty eyes, frozen face. I'm right here dead, but you're not. I'm cleaning out the closet of the ghosts I've kept inside, retracing all the places where my optimism died. The first one was a landslide, a young and sudden crash. The second was a slow burn that left me in the ash. But I saved the best of me for you. I kept the embers bright, thinking 3 would be the number that finally got it right. Now I'm standing in the doorway with a suitcase and a stare, looking at the corner where you no longer there. It's a trio of goodbyes, a symphony of no, a third lesson in the art of how to let somebody go. They told me 3 was lucky, that the charm was on its way, but it's just another shadow at the end of the day. 1 for the girl I was, 2 for the man I tried to be, and 3 for the final heart that's walking out on me. Yeah, I'm haunted by the harmony of a trio of goodbyes. I've got the routine down so well, I don't even have to try. I know exactly when to breathe and when to let it die. I've got 3 different pictures in 3 different frames, 3 different ways of whispering 3 different names. Is there a crack in the foundation, a flaw in the design, or am I just a poet of a love that won't align? I gave you the remaining gold, the treasure in the chest. Now 1, 2, 3, like a countdown to a fall, like a hammer hitting nails into a 3rd empty wall. I'm running out of maybes, I'm running out of ifs, just a lonely climber on a 3rd set of cliffs. The math of being lonely is the only thing that's true, when you add up all the versions of the things I didn't do. It's a trio of goodbyes, a symphony of no, a 3rd lesson, the art of how to let somebody go. They told me 3 was lucky, that the charm was on its way, but it's just another shadow at the end of the day. 1 for the girl I was, 2 for the man I tried to be, and 3 for the final heart that's walking out on me. Yeah, I'm haunted by the harmony of a trio of goodbyes. Goodbye to the first, goodbye to the second, and you, the one that I never should have reckoned. The music is fading, the stage is gone dry. I'm just a voice in the dark, singing a trio of goodbyes. We were the triangle that would never bend, my soul's reflection and my truest friend. I let you in on every dream I chased, I gave you the seed that can't be replaced. But I saw the glances when I turned my head, the unspoken words and the things you both said. Now the circle is broken, the lines are all blurred, and I'm the only one whose voice isn't heard. It's a 3-way heartbreak, a double-edged knife. I told people I trusted with my entire life. One took my heart, the other took my hand, and left me sinking in the shifting sand. How do I be the lover I lost when my best friend is the one who paid the cost? hiding deep in your eyes while he's making excuses and weaving his lies. Do you think of me when he pulls you close? Or am I just the memory you fear the most? I want to be angry, I want to scream loud, but I'm lost in the silence of this lonely crowd. I've lost my safety, I've lost my home. The two people I love left me here all alone. If I call your number, will he pick up the phone? Is this the new normal that I have to own? You didn't just steal him, you stole my defense and left me to suffer at my own expense. It's a three-way heartbreak, a double-edged knife. The two people I trusted with my entire life. One took my heart, the other took my head, and left me sinking in the shifting sands. How do I grieve the lover I lost when my best friend is the one who paid the cost? I'm losing you both in a simple goodbye under the weight of a three-way lie. Three hearts in the fire, but only mine burned. A lesson in loyalty that I never learned. Now you're a couple and I'm just a ghost, the one who loved you both the most. Yeah, the most. A three-way heartbreak. A three-way heartbreak. I still remember the reservation, the one we made for three. Back when forever was a word that belonged to him and me. I brought you along to every dinner, I shared my favorite seat, never knowing I was paving the way for my own defeat. Now I'm walking past the window of the place we used to go, and I see a candle flickering on a scene I shouldn't know. There's a table for two somewhere across town, where the walls aren't shaking and the world isn't falling down. But I'm not the one sitting there laughing at his jokes. I'm just the oxygen you both used to feed the smoke. You took my place, you took my grace, you took the light I held at a table for two, in a story where I've been expelled. Is the conversation easier now that I'm not in the room? Does the wine taste sweeter in the shadow of my doom? I taught you how he likes his steak, how he takes his morning tea. I handed you the map to him and you used it to leave me. Now you're sharing appetizing secrets in the dark. You threw the wood of our friendship to keep his little spark on the empty chair at every holiday we planned. The ghost of a girl with a ring that never touched her hand. I hope the steak is tender, I hope the music's soft and low, since you traded 10 years of us for a person you barely know. There's a table for two somewhere across town, where the walls aren't shaking and the world isn't falling down. But I'm not the one sitting there laughing at his jokes. I'm just the oxygen you both used to feed the smoke. You took my place, you took my grace, you took the light I held at a table for two, in a story where I've been expelled. check, please. I've had enough of this bitter taste of a life stolen and a friendship gone to waste. Enjoy the meal, I hope it was worth the price. A table for two, and I'm paying for it twice. I'm staring at the gun, stuck under the desk, trying to make sense of this beautiful mess. The teacher's just white noise, a blur on the screen where I'm replaying scenes of the us that has been. I used to have colors, I used to have spark. Now I'm just a pencil sketch lost in the dark. This is just a song about being sad, about losing the only good thing that I had in a hallway of lockers and forced plastic smiles. I'm walking these lonely linoleum miles. It's not a big anthem, it's not a loud cry, just a slow, heavy heartbeat under a school sky. The cafeteria's ringing with laughter and plates, but I'm losing my appetite. Checking the dates, marking the days since you looked in my eyes. Before the I love yous turned into goodbyes. I'm hiding in stalls till the passing period ends, 'cause I can't play the part of just being friends. They say you're so young and you'll find someone new, but they aren't the ones who are missing the view of your head on my shoulder in the back of the bus before the world went and ruined the earth. The final bell echoes, the day is all done. I'm walking home solo, outlasted by none. Yeah, it's just a sad song for a heart feeling bad. The loneliest melody I've ever had. Playground was a battlefield where no one won a prize. I learned to spot the storm clouds in your heavy, weary eyes, while other kids were dreaming of castles in the sand. I was mapping out the exit with a trembling small hand. I traded in my marbles for a shield made out of pride, learning how to bury all the hurt I felt inside. The dinner table silence was a minefield I could tread. A miniature adult with a haunted heavy head. I was a soldier at 7, drafted into war, fighting grown-up battles behind a closed bedroom door. No medals for the secrets or the tears I never shed, just a suit of armor and a prayer I never said. I skipped the childhood wonders just to keep the peace in check, with the weight of your world hanging heavy round my neck. Ooh. You were the general and you called the shots from high. I was just the infantry, too scared to ask you why. I learned to read the static in the atmosphere of home. Tucked away my daydreams so I wouldn't have to roam. I guarded all the hallways while you slept your grief away, stitching up the family in the cold and gray disarray. I didn't want a weapon, I just wanted for a hug, but I was sweeping broken promises underneath the rug. Though the recruiting office was the kitchen floor at 3 a.m., where I learned the bitter logic that I couldn't use on them. I retired from the conflict before I learned to climb a tree, carrying the shrapnel of a love that wasn't free. Yeah, I was a soldier at 7, drafted in a war, fighting grown-up battles behind a closed bedroom door. No medals for the secrets or the tears I never shed, just a suit of armor and a prayer I never said. I skipped the childhood wonders just to keep the peace in check, with the weight of your world hanging heavy round my neck. Days now, I'm laying down the gun, the war is over. Finally the sun, maybe just a boy dismissed, a soldier at 7. The rhythm is all wrong, like a choir that's missing the melody of the song. There's a toolbox rusting in the corner of the shed, and a stack of old to-do lists that'll never be read. We've got the softness, the comfort, and the grace, but there's a jagged silhouette in every open space. We're holding the ceiling up with prayers and with hands, but we're walking on the shifting of the sun-bleached sands. It's a house of mothers only, a home of missing parts, but we're stitching up the fabric of our children's heavy hearts. We've got the lullabies and the it'll be okay, but we can't feel the shadow that walked out the door that day. We're doubling the love to hide the hollow in the hall. In this house of mothers only, we're learning how to fall. Kids look at me when the light bulbs go out, or when there's a strange noise they're worried about. I put on the brave face, I pick up the wrench, but I'm drowning in a grief that no water can quench. I'm playing both roles until my spirit is thin, trying to be the fortress for the state that we're in. But who holds the mother when the house starts to creak, when the walls of the temple are weary and weak? Yeah, there's a perfume in the air and a ribbon in the hair, but there's no heavy boots standing at the bottom of the stair. No rough shaven chin, no deep timbered laugh, just the echoes of a life that was cut right in fall. Just us now, keeping the fire lit, making the pieces fit somehow. In a house of mothers only, we're brave but we're lonely. The wind is howling through the rigging of my chest, looking for a quiet place to lay this ache to rest. I used to steer by the flicker of the lamp inside your hall, but you blew the candle out and let the darkness fall. I'm taking on the water of 1,000 should-have-beens, watching how the safety of the shoreline slowly ends and thins. The compass is a liar and the stars are all a blur, stranded in the memory of the person that we were. And I'm just a heart without a harbor, drifting in the deep, holding on to secrets that I wasn't meant to keep. Every wave of loneliness is crashing on the deck, looking for a lighthouse in this broken, salty wreck. No solid ground to stand on, no dock to tie the line. Just a heart without a harbor, trying to be mine. The salt is in my spirit and the rust is on my pride. There's nowhere left for a weary soul to finally go and hide. You were the harbor master, you controlled the gate and key. Then you pushed my little vessel out to the wild and open sea. I'm patching up the puncture wounds with scraps that used to be, searching for the version of the world that doesn't include me. The horizon is a promise that keeps moving further back, as I'm navigating shadows on this black and liquid track. I'll be my own anchor, I'll be my own light. I'll learn to find the beauty in the middle of the night. I don't need a shelter built of brick or made of stone. I'm learning how to weather every tempest on my own. Yeah, I'm a heart without a harbor, drifting in the deep, holding on to strength that I finally get to keep. Every wave of loneliness is breaking on the deck. I'm reclaiming all the pieces of this broken, salty wreck. No solid ground to stand on, no dock to tie the line. Just a heart without a harbor, learning to be mine. Set the sails, catch the gale. The tide is high under the sky. I'm my own harbor, I'm my own home. Never again truly alone. No harbor. I check the calendar, but the days have lost their name. Third time around, and the ending feels the same. I put the first two on the shelf like trophies made of glass, thinking you were the season that would never have to pass. But the air is getting thin, and my pulse is slowing down. I'm tired of trying to keep my head above this lonely town. So I'm pulling down the shades and I'm locking up the chest. This tired, broken muscle needs a long and heavy rest. 3 strikes of lightning, now the sky is turning black. I'm drifting to a place where I don't have to look back. No more chasing shadows, no more begging for the light. Just a heart and hibernate through the longest winter night. The sweaters in the drawer still carry sense of who we were. But the memories are blurring, just a cold and hollow purr. I gave my warmth to you until my own blood turned to ice. I've paid the entry fee for love, but I can't pay it thrice. The phone is on the floor, let the dial tone go to sleep. I've got no more promises that I can't afford to keep. Don't try to wake me when flowers start to bloom. There's no more space for maybe in this quiet, empty room. I'm folding in the edges, I'm sinking in the deep where the secrets of my failure are the only things I keep. So I'm pulling down the shades and I'm locking up the chest. This tired, broken muscle needs a long and heavy rest. 3 strikes of lightning, now the sky is turning black. I'm drifting to a place where I don't have to look back. No more chasing shadows, no more begging for the light. Just a heart and hibernate through the longest winter night. Close the door softly, don't wait for the spring. I've felt enough of everything. Just let the frost settle in. A heart and hibernate underneath the skin. I was the one who introduced you. Remember that night? I held the camera while you two stepped into the light. I gave him the courage to ask for your name. Now I'm the only one left feeling the shame. I'm a footnote in a chapter you've already read, watching someone else sleep in the space in my head. I wrote the script, I set the stage, then you turned around and flipped the page. Now I'm just a background character in your love. Watching the sky that I'm no longer part of. You're holding the hand that used to be mine, while he's crossing everyone's sacred line. It's a lonely kind of movie, a bittersweet scene, losing my world to the man in between. We used to be a circle, now I'm just a dot, a memory of a person that you both forgot. He knows all my stories because I told him so. Now he's using my map to put on a show. Does it feel like a betrayal when he kisses your skin? Or did you forget that I'm the one who let him in? I'm the blur in the photo, the ghost in the hall, the one you don't notice when you're having it all. How do I hate him without losing you? How a background character fading into the night. I kept the letters from the first time I was naive, a little notebook of things I used to believe. The second one was louder, a crash in the dark, leaving nothing behind but a permanent mark. But you were the anchor, the one I called home, the reason I promised I'd never more roam. I thought 3 was the number where the searching would end, but you're just the third heart I can't seem to mend. So this is the end of the line, the last of the try, the very last time that I asked myself why. I've run out of maybes and one more chances. I'm tired of these hollow, repetitive dances. The first was a lesson, and the second a scar, but the third one just took it a little too far. I'm locking the door and I'm throwing the key into the ocean of what used to be. This is the final goodbye. My pride is a garment that's tattered and thin. I don't have the strength to let anyone in. They say that the spirit gets stronger through pain, but I'm just a field that's been drowned by the rain. I poured my last drop into your empty cup. Now I'm staring at nothing as the sun's coming up. I used to have hope like a flame in a jar. Now I don't even know who the hell we are. One for the youth that I threw to the wind, 2 for the secrets I kept tucked within, but the third is for me and the peace I must find in the wreckage of leaving your memory behind. This is the end of the line, the last of the try, the very last time that I'll ask myself why. I've run out of maybes and one more chances. I'm tired of these hollow, repetitive dances. The first was a lesson, a second a scar, but the third one just took it a little too far. I'm locking the door and I'm throwing the key into the ocean of what used to be. This is the final goodbye. No more sequels, no more see you around. Just the quietest heart in this whole lonely town. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to me. The laptop glow is blinding in a room of half-packed crates. I'm scrolling through the memories of our Friday dinner dates. I know I should be studying for the finals in the morning, but I'm digging through the digital for the heart that you have torn. Refresh the page, refresh stuck in this dormitory, a cold and hollow space. In the middle of the social media stalk, I'm losing all my sleep, counting all the promises you didn't mean to keep. I see you at the student bar, a drink held in your hand, looking like you've moved along exactly as you planned, while I'm trapped inside a profile, a ghost upon your screen, searching for a trace of us in the spaces in between. You posted up a sunset by the old athletic field. The caption says you're moving on and now the wound is sealed. I'm checking every comment, every like from names I hate, wondering if you're happy now or if it's just a bait. I'm hovering my finger or the button to unfollow, but the thought of let go light is making me feel hollow. The blue light's in my eyes, but the black is in my soul, trying to find a piece of me that's still somehow whole. But you're tagged in someone's story, laughing near the gate, and I'm just an algorithm learning how to wait. In the middle of the social media stalk, I'm losing all my sleep, counting all the promises you didn't mean to keep. I see you're at the student bar, a drink held in your hand, looking like you've moved along exactly as you planned, while I'm trapped inside a profile, a ghost upon your screen, searching for a trace of us in the spaces in between. One more click, one more story to view. I'm just a stranger now who used to belong to you. The screen goes black and the silence hits back, just a digital ghost, the one who loved you most. I'm staring out the window of the campus shuttle bus, passing by the billboards that used to look like us. There's an ad for a movie and a flyer for a play. Everything is moving while I'm stuck in yesterday. The skyline is a blur of gray, the colors start to bleed. I'm looking for a sign of you, but it's not what I need. Got a case of motion sickness from the world spinning too fast, trying to catch a future while I'm anchored to the past. You're a giant on a billboard, smiling down at me in a city full of strangers where I'm drowning in the sea. The road is winding sideways and I'm losing all control. The speed of moving on is taking tolls upon my soul. We used to map our lives out on the drive to the coast. Now I'm reading exit signs like a godforsaken ghost, past the university library where we used to study late. Now the engine's humming low, just a rhythm of my faith. The nausea hits the hardest when the light turns into red, because that's when I remember every word you never said. Stop the car, pull it over, let me catch my breath. The silence in the backseat feels a lot like death. The world keeps on revolving, but I'm leaning out the door. I can't handle the momentum of not loving you anymore. Got a case of motion sickness from the world spinning too fast, trying to catch a future while I'm anchored to the past. You're a giant on a billboard, smiling down at me in a city full of strangers where I'm drowning in the sea. The road is winding sideways and I'm losing all control. The speed of moving on is taking tolls upon my soul. keeps playing our song while I'm walking through the quad where I no longer belong. I see your name in bubbles now playing on the screen, but there's a massive canyon in the space that's in between. We're skipping all the good parts just to get to the end. I'm failing every class because I'm losing my best friend. And it's a skinny love on a Spotify playlist, a skeleton of feelings that I'm trying to resist. I'm staring at the wrapped here and you're the only sound, but now you're just a silence that is dragging me down. Starving for a rhythm that we used to call our own, streaming heartbreak in my earbuds, walking campus alone. The library is quiet, but the static in my head is playing back the bitter things the both of us have said. I see you made a new list, and the title has his name. The genre shifted slightly, but the hurt feels just the same. I'm hovering on shuffle, terrified of what I'll hear. The soundtrack of a breakup is the only thing I fear. Lower the volume, turn out the light. I can face the lyrics of another lonely night. We were a symphony, now we're just a glitch, a skip in the